Okay, so welcome to Chevronas TV, and today is Thursday, and as usual, I have a special video on this channel every Thursday called Things We Need to Know Thursday. And this week, as you can see clearly, we're going to be talking about viruses, right? We're going to talk a little bit about these viruses, how they created, where they invent, and what's the purpose. And specifically, we're going to talk about the coronavirus, right? And it's not going to be too much, but it's just going to be a little things that make sense to me and what I have researched, so I'm going to just bring it here. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, turn your post notification bell on, so each time I upload a video like this, you'll get it right there on your phone. So, we will get started. So, actually, as of today, as we speak, right, there are 219 species of virus known to infected mankind. 219, right? And most of these, I don't know if you can hear me clearly, most of these was invented right here inside of the United States of America. Not all, but most of them, right? And it has to be a reason for these stuff, right? It has to be a reason why they created these stuff, these disease, these viruses. And every time they invented these viruses and they put it out there, right? Because all these viruses that they have, they were invented in the labs, right? It's nothing natural, right? We didn't have these viruses around, we didn't have them naturally, right? It have to be some insecure men and women who have some kind of insecurity that invented these viruses that gonna infect mankind and kill the population, and while they're killing the population, the other one get rich. Okay? So it's so touching to me that before they have all these viruses, they have the Zika viruses that was spreading all over the place, right? Like no one want to go outside, no one want to get bitten by a mosquito. Everyone was scared of the Zika virus. While that Zika virus was going around distracting mankind, they had some kind of invention, they have some kind of things that they squeegee under the table while we focusing on the Zika, right? They also have the Chikungunya, same thing. They destroying mankind, specifically black people. They invented it in labs in America, and then they say it started from Africa because of the dirty water, because of all these things, right? And same thing, again, while they distracting us with these kind of disease and viruses, they have their agenda going on, right? And we could continue. Ebola, same thing with Ebola. Ebola was invented in the United States of America in a lab. And then they take it to Sierra Leone and they spread it like wildfire in Africa. And then they find excuse and saying that this disease was invented in Africa. Okay? They trying to desensitize black people. They trying to basically control the race of black people so they could go ahead and control the whole world. So they try a lot of stuff to eliminate black people with these viruses that they invented in labs. Okay, I know we are here to talk about the coronaviruses, but I have one more I need to get to. The Tuskegee Syphilis experiment. Okay? In case you never heard about this Tuskegee Syphilis experiment between 1932 and 1972. This experiment was done on 600 African men. Okay? They tell these people that they was getting free healthcare from the federal government, but they was actually infected them with syphilis, okay? And these are things we need to know Thursday. These are things that, this is why we have this program. If in case you didn't know about this stuff, you could go back and you could go research it, okay? So, from 1932 to 1972, in Alabama, in Tuskegee, Alabama, syphilis was experiment that they would inject 600 African American men and leave them, right, to see what's going to be the outcome, how they're going to react, if they're going to die, if it actually if their immune system actually going to be strong enough to fight it. Okay, we know usually they do these experiments on animals like monkey and rats and dogs, but no, they take it to a different level that they use in black men, right, to do the experiment on us. And this is actually something that we need to know. And like I say, do your research and this, and you will find out more results about it. So now we get into this coronavirus, right? So you notice how I'm looking. If you notice everyone in China walking around with this thing on their face, you don't know who is a human being, you don't know nothing. In all over the world, people walking around with this thing on their face because they're scared of this coronavirus that's going on. They're using it again to distract us from the true agenda of what they actually is doing. And we easily so distracted we cannot see nothing else except using this thing right here. They're called Lysol, right? If you go right here on this thing, you will actually see that it says human coronavirus, okay? And how long this thing was invented? How long we are using this thing in our household? Years, right? So why this thing have coronavirus on it? And we've been using it for all this time, and we read this thing and we never suspicious of nothing, we never think about nothing. Now that they go ahead and they invented this thing in a lab in America, now they realize that China is taking over the world. Now they're attacking China with this, right? And then these viruses is something that you cannot control. Once you invented it and you put it out there, you might think you find a cure for it. But these things, they find a way to evolve and change into different things that you have no more control over it. Right? So now, that's the only thing we could happy for as African. They did not use Africa this time to say it's us that created or started this coronavirus disease. Since the Chinese are the main enemy, now they're trying to say it's them. Okay? So it is so creative that you have human being trying to control other human being by any means necessary. They use viruses, they use disease, they use all kind of things just to get rid of your own mankind, just trying to get rid of your own self. This coronavirus, actually, the things that they're telling us that to use to prevent it is actually the thing that is actually giving it to us. Okay? Things we need to know Thursday. In America, if they tell you to jump, don't jump. If they tell you to eat chicken, eat red meat. If they tell you to eat pork, eat vegetables. Anything they tell you, you do the opposite and you'll be alright. This was Things We Need to Know Thursday. Every Thursday I have an important video on this channel called Things We Need to Know Thursday. So don't forget, if you find this video important, if you have questions about what I say, drop it in the comment section. Share this video, leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, turn your post notification bell on so each time I upload a video like this, you get it right there on your phone. See you in the next video.